Alex, sometimes people are meant to be in your life, regardless if the way they got there isn't the prettiest story. This is definitely the case with you.
I'm Alex Davis. When I first came into Ellipsis, it was called Youth Homes of Mid-America, and it was 5 days before my 16th birthday. Celebrating my birthday at Youth Homes was a different experience. Was probably one of my worst birthdays I've had due to the circumstances. 18 months later, little did I know that I made family from Youth Homes. It is hard to believe that 17 years ago you were just a spunky redheaded teenager that was placed in the cottage I worked in.
You didn't like listening to adults, lied, and stole. I remember listening to you talk about how you didn't get along with your family the greatest and didn't have contact with your father.
I watched you cry way too much about your family issues and all of the other things you had going on in your life. I was so proud of you for how hard you worked while you were with us. Your family worked hard too, and eventually you were able to go home.
It was very difficult communicating because of just our differences and how we communicate and how we act as people. But it's been a lot easier as he's grown. Our relationship has grown tremendously since he's gone to Youth Homes.
After that, we heard nothing from you. I will have to admit, that is one of the hardest parts of working with kids like you. When they leave, you never know how they are doing until they reach back out, which usually never happens. Alex, to me, is one of the reasons I still continue to work in this field. Alex came in when I was very young in this field. I'd only been doing this work for maybe a year. And he came in and instantly showed me what my job and what my role is supposed to be. I learned to be the type of person I am through kids like Alex and what my job is even after they leave.
Every time we talk, you always tell me how much I helped you and how thankful you are that I was part of your life during that time.
But honestly, you also helped me out too.
Alex, you made it evident that the work I do and all of the other staff at Ellipsis do has an impact.
It is so hard to do this work. It is so hard to come to work every day and worry if you are doing the right thing for the youth we serve and their families.
Seeing you grow and become the person that you are and how hard you work to make a life for yourself truly makes me happy.
I couldn't be more proud of you.
I couldn't be more proud of you. Who is Jenetta? She was by far the one person at Youth Homes who had the most influence on me. I know that if I need to talk to anybody about anything for any reason, I can always count on her to be there. Remember all of those conversations I had with you about holding on? That phrase has talked a lot of staff out of leaving the field.
And a lot of youth from giving up.
When you came back to campus for the first time in 2016,
I remember how nervous you were to come back. You were visibly shaking.
And stated that you were so nervous because you knew we cared about you and that you cared about us. I've said it a million times.
Once a Youth Homes, now Ellipsis youth, always an Ellipsis youth.
You are always going to be part of my life.
And why I continue to work at Ellipsis. I will always treasure moments like we have and can't wait to hear how things in your life continue to progress.
I think there's a lot of bright things to come in Alex's future. I really do. I think he's always striving to be a better version of himself.
For Alex's future, I hope nothing but the best. He's got a great life that he's proud of, and so I'm proud of him.
I'm so proud of you, Alex, for the person you have become and the person I know you are going to continue to become.
I'm glad that you continue to let me be a part of your future.
And keep me in the loop with how things are going.
And you know that you can always reach out if you need anything.
The people who are meant to be in your life will always gravitate back towards you.
No matter how far they wander. Keep up the good work.
Don't wander off too far without coming back.
Jenetta.
I didn't know that as a troubled teenager that I could help somebody in an impactful way to keep them going through their daily struggles. If someone was looking for help to help out a family member or themselves or a friend, call Ellipsis, see what they can do for you. See if they can get you in, see if they can get you pointed in the right direction.